Hello everyone, welcome to TBF Corner Live. Today we're going to be reviewing the weekend's worth of football that we've just witnessed. Obviously there's still a game going on now between Leeds and Crystal Palace, which we'll talk about as well. So boys, what's your overall reaction of the weekend of football? Quite a few good results in there, I think.
It was exciting football for the weekend. A lot of boring games, but some good games in there as well.
Yeah.
Some diabolical decisions.
Real bad decisions from Mike Dean, the little prick.
Yeah, like I don't know, he is terrible.
Football, really.
He's terrible.
He's came out and said he doesn't want to ref this weekend.
Yeah, but that's because you've been getting like horrendous death threats against him and his family.
It's not. Yeah,
that's what he's come out saying. But
what it is that he's not. He hasn't been in the paper for 2 days, so he's got to get himself back in the paper. The stupid caterpillar-looking cunt.
And welcome to Top Bins. Welcome.
The FA have said they're looking into him and who was the guy he was teamed up with?
Mason.
On VAR?
Lee Mason.
Yeah, Lee Mason. They're going to look into not pairing them together anymore.
That sounds like a fucking good idea.
If West Ham have asked for them to not officiate any of their games ever again, and then Southampton have also done the same. If enough clubs do it, what did we say a couple of days before the game, Azza? We said, if they fuck up, they have to be punished.
Yeah, of course. Right. If the players fuck up, they're punished. If the rest fuck up, nothing happens. They need to be accountable for their actions.
Yeah, everyone has to be held accountable. If it was a red card for Souček, which it clearly wasn't, but if it was, he would have been banned for violent conduct for 3 games. That means he's been held accountable.
Yeah.
But because it's not, the ref needs to be held accountable. It wasn't like it was a bad decision. It was a decision to make controversy. It wasn't a decision because he wasn't sure. It could have gone either way. The decision was he wanted it to be about him, which was disgusting. Mason telling him he's clenched his fist. So it's Mason at blame as well. Mason said to Mike Dean, he's clenched his fist. It's aggressive. Mike Dean's gone and watched it, realised he hasn't clenched his fist, and then still gave a red card.
Yeah.
But they're literally making it up. They're making it up as they go along.
Yeah, no, it's horrendous. And they should be held accountable. And if they continuously give decisions that, you're okay, you're allowed the occasional mistake. We're human. We make mistakes. But if you're continuously giving decisions that are quite clearly wrong, but you still keep your word and say, it is what it is. They stick with their decision. Then something's got to be done about it. Like they've got to be.
If anyone else believes is agreeing the way we're talking about this referee stuff, or even if you disagree, please let us know, because I can argue about this for a while. It's people need to be held accountable. The refs need to be. Well, I can see Benny's side of his head. People, they need to be. If they aren't good enough, if the referees are making mistake after mistake after mistake, that move them down a league or get rid of their fucking ref license or badges, whatever they're called. They're ruining games. Soon enough, this is going to ruin a team. Say this happens at Sheffield, and it costs them 3 points.
Yeah,
and they're going down. It can ruin football clubs. Not just ruin games. It can ruin football clubs.
Yeah, man. I fully agree. And it's something we've touched on in the last live we did. Is there's no complaints about reffing or VAR really in any other league. It's the Premier League referees.
Yeah,
quite a lot of them are completely just shocking.
Benny's got it right. What he said in the last live, he said the reason there's hardly any issues is because there's a team in that VAR room.
Yeah.
Whereas in the UK, in England, only in the Prem, there's one. So it's one man's decision. Whereas in Serie A, there's 4.
Yeah, man. And they have to unanimously agree before a decision's made.
I feel like that can take longer, though, because you have a lot more opinions to kind of...
Yeah, but
I'd rather it take longer and the decision's correct.
Yeah.
But then the time stopped or you get added extra time.
Yeah.
I'd rather it take 4 times as long, but then there'll be 8 minutes added on rather than 2.
I'd quite like what they do in rugby. If there's a TMO decision or something, time off. But the time stops.
Yeah, I completely agree. I'm completely behind that.
You know, and then also being able to
100%.
hear the ref and hear the conversation
Should we go
between the
through
two.
Huh?
Yeah, because they do that in the A-League in Australia, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Benny,
can
you're
hear
so
the,
behind.
Ref and the...
Even if you don't hear the ref,
What
like
do you mean?
It's like a Chinese show.
even if you don't hear the ref like for the whole game, because I know like football players are renowned for like fucking swearing and giving the ref.
You should be able to hear them during decisions.
Yeah, so like I watched the NFL last night. When the ref speaks, he has a mic. He turns up so you can hear him at certain periods.
Oh,
of
it
time.
won't be him. It won't be him turning it up. It'll be someone else. But yeah, that idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, from
yeah,
that,
as Benny said,
we can see that there's a lot of things to talk about in some games. So let's start going through them, shall we?
Yeah.
First game of the week.
Villa Arsenal. Benny,
Benny?
I bet you're happy.
Yeah, good win. It was a boring, scrappy game, I think. Not too much really happened, I don't think. It was obviously the first game with concussion subs, which...
Didn't need to come into effect.
No.
I find it weird. I feel it weird introducing it halfway into a season.
But
I think it's mainly because of the Jimenez thing.
This should, that's pushed it. But this should have been a thing for a while. Let's be honest. It's been in rugby forever.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel speaking of the game though, I feel Villa were very lucky. Because they were on the back foot the whole game, and they were lucky they were playing a piss poor Arsenal. Like if they were playing a form Arsenal, they were done for.
Yeah.
Yeah, Villa weren't top of their game. The goal that Watkins scored was a mistake from, was it Cedric? Passing it back to Gabriel, but
and then a
Traore got in there.
Say that though, Traore used his
just
pace and just saw the opportunity. So
that's a sign of a great player though. That he's not a great player, but that's a sign of like great play because he even if he's running before he makes that pass, so he's hoping like
he's spotting
the
opportunities.
Pass is either going to fail. Yeah, he can see it. He goes, hopefully he misses his pass, and I'm already halfway to the ball. Whereas if he makes the normal pass, it's at least it's pressure for the guy it lands on. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Which is a good thing I noticed about Villa this year, pressing from the front.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they're class, absolute class. And there was a stat that we read about they've won more games now halfway through the season, than all season last year.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
More points already. Oh.
Yeah, more goals.
I think they only finished at 35. Yeah.
Yeah.
More clean sheets.
Martinez had a very
second
good
least
game.
conceded in the league.
It's a different team.
Yeah.
It's a different team.
He did.
That Martinez save from that free kick from Xhaka, that was unreal.
Oh, fucking hell.
That was insane.
Unreal when I saw that.
He's always going to want to perform though against Arsenal.
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
he's a baller, bro.
Yeah.
He's an absolute baller. He's wildly underrated. I like him.
Yeah. I think your defence had a fairly good game as well. Not they had to do a huge amount, but when they were tested, they did fairly well.
Thoughts on Matt Ryan?
I think Mings actually had a good game.
Thoughts on Matt Ryan? He didn't really do much. The one thing he had to do was that one save, and it was unlucky. He let in a goal that was deflected, so he kind of isn't to blame there.
Yeah, like if it wasn't deflected, I think he might have got there, but it was just pushed out of his reach.
Yeah, we'll never know. But
quick update: Patrick Bamford has just scored. It's Leeds 2, Crystal Palace 0.
Get in.
For those who have Patrick Bamford in your fantasy team.
Oh wait, Benny doesn't want lead.
I think he's on my bench.
I think I took him out.
I got 2-0 on the prediction, lads. I got 2-0 on the prediction, lads.
Yeah, I took Bamford out.
Yeah.
I've got a big week
Bamford's
this week,
on my
boys.
bench.
I've had a shit week for predictions, but we
So
move.
have I. I bet you I've had a worse week.
All.
I had 2 points from 8 games.
What happened?
Anyway,
how long's left in the game, lads?
that was 52nd minute, so
it's only just half time.
Saying that, my fantasy team is coming in this week. I'm on 72
mine's
points.
I bet it's not as high as mine.
No, yours is
I'm on
beasting.
84.
Nice.
While we're speaking of him, before we go through the rest of the games, does Bamford get a look in the England squad?
Yeah.
No.
If he continues his form, yes.
I can't think you can deny his form. But is he going to get in? Remember, England play one striker. So that's Harry Kane.
Yeah.
Harry Kane, Dominic Calvert-Lewin, Watkins.
Calvert-Lewin, Watkins, yeah.
Ings.
Ings ain't making my squad at all. No way.
No.
But
I'm trying to think of
is he
other
getting in?
strikers.
Is he getting in over Dominic Calvert-Lewin?
No.
No.
On current form, no.
Is he could possibly get in over Watkins.
Yeah.
There's an argument there.
I'd say they're about on par, to be fair.
Yeah. That's why there's an argument. But it's like he might get the squad, but I don't think he'll get a game at the Euros. But like there's a look in. There's a look in.
This is another video, boys.
Future.
This is another video. This is a good
Yeah,
podcast idea.
Or if Kane gets injured, like he's going to do a lot now because his ankles are made of glass.
Next week is TBF's England Euro 21's pick.
Yeah.
So that's a video next week, boys. Sorry I brought that up.
Going back to game, should we go back to Burnley-Brighton?
Yeah, I didn't see this one.
I watched this game. So me and Cal decided we'd watch opposite games. So we weren't watching the same game.
Yeah.
And he let me decide. So I chose Burnley-Brighton.
I chose Saints Newcastle.
He Saints Newcastle.
Had a great afternoon.
And Brighton-Burnley game was fucking dog shit.
Wait, are you surprised? You sound surprised.
Yeah, I am. Because these are two relegation battles. This is a relegation battle.
Yeah, I suppose.
This is where you see the big fights happen.
Yeah.
And it was just like the first half, kind of they cancelled each other out, and Brighton didn't have any spark. You know, they always have. They're not a great side, but they've always got that little bit in them.
Mm-hmm.
Like I always feel with Brighton, they've always got something.
Yeah.
And you didn't see it. They scored from a corner, dunk. Bad defending from Burnley.
Ben
and when
White
Burnley
assist
did
as well, wasn't
score,
Ben White assist, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When Burnley did score, they just kept pressing. They looked really good. They looked really fucking good. Brighton really struggled. And if it wasn't for Ashley Barnes running in the way of shots, like he ran in the way of two shots, right, to stop a goal both times. Both times he was running nowhere near the goal. Like he was running across the face of goal, whereas a striker you should be running at the goal or staying at the post, trying to take a scrap. He's running in front of shooters, like to steal a goal. That Vidra is a fucking baller.
Yeah.
But can't score. Like he can't.
I've always
score.
said this about him. I think he's a quality player. He's in the right positions. He's got the right chances, but just cannot put it in.
He was the best player in that game. Like, did not stop. Just shoot, winning balls back, run. And then every time he gets into the box, in that 6-yard box, or he has a chance, he's got 2 left feet again. Like, he can't do anything. He's perfect up until the final fucking third.
Yeah.
But yeah, ended 1-1. Burnley were great. They were unlucky. Brighton was shit. We're lucky. And it was quite a boring game, really.
Yeah, I kept half an eye on it because I had a bet on. All I saw in the second half was Burnley dangerous attack. They just kept going and going and going at them.
Just couldn't get through.
Yeah.
And I know Sanchez got man of the match, didn't he? I think the goalkeeper for Brighton. I think he was getting tested.
Goodmanson got man of the match.
Oh, he must have got king of the match on Premier League out there.
He got the Budweiser king of the match.
That was it, yeah.
But which doesn't count.
No.
But
No.
he was good, but like the goal he did concede, he shouldn't have done.
No.
Like he made a great save beforehand, and then the rebound was straight at him, and he didn't dive. So it's like
Yeah. Right, anyway, let's move on to...
frozen.
I thought you
Let's
froze.
move
I
on
thought you were
to-
still speaking. That's why I got
Yeah,
confused.
so did I.
That's why I didn't speak.
Anyway, let's move on to the Newcastle-Southampton game, an arguably more entertaining game.
Yeah, it was
Great game.
great game. It was Newcastle on the front foot straight away. I know Callum Wilson had a disallowed offside goal. And then was it... I can't remember who scored first. Not Almiron, was it?
Willock.
Willock.
That was it, yeah. Debut goal for Willock.
Good debut, yeah.
Yeah, assist from St. Maximin.
Wilcock.
Yeah, Wilcock.
His post-match interview was funny. Me and Cal watching it.
Yeah. I didn't expect him to sound like
Alex
that.
Brothers here again.
Alex is here.
Oh, for fuck's sake. We're not even on the United game. Back down.
Brigade.
We're not on United game yet.
Yeah,
Nice, thanks for joining the chat, Alex.
Yeah, just wait 10 more minutes and we'll be on the United game. Then you can start your bullshit.
We watching the post-match interview in Willock. Oh yeah, it was great to get run out.
I did not expect him to sound like that. Yeah, well, you know, I said I can't do it. You're doing it better.
Where's he from?
Fuck knows.
Where's he from?
He's from North London. He's from North London.
That made him sound Scouse.
Yeah, I know. That's what I thought.
No, Cam made him sound like Ole Gunnar Solskjaer.
Fantastic.
Alex says he'll be back in 10 minutes.
So something I'm confused about. I've just re-looked at my app that I keep up the scores with. When the actual game was playing, it said Bednarak got an own goal, but here it's saying Almiron got two.
It counted as Almiron's in the end.
It was weird because he played it across.
Sky Sports announced it as Bednarak's.
Yeah,
but then after the game, it counted as Almiron's.
It was one of those weird ones. If you looked at it at a certain camera angle, it looks like it was on target when he shot. Then there's like a post angle.
It went to the dubious goals committee.
Kind of coming out.
Dubious.
So personally,
official judging would say it's Almiron's, and I kind of agree. Almiron was a baller.
He's
my man of the weekend.
He is a baller.
Yeah,
he's my man of the weekend.
He played out of his skin. He lost the ball. He was tracking back. He was winning it back. He was everywhere.
Absolutely.
Yeah, when we've covered Almiron before, we've said he's fucking everywhere. He doesn't stop, and he got 2 goals. So yeah, fair fucks to him.
And then you've got Southampton goals. We had Minamino debut goal for Southampton.
Debut.
I mean, I'm not going to lie, he was shite the whole game.
He was shit.
He was shit, but that goal made up for it. It was a good goal.
But he didn't stop. He struggled in the first half. Instead of giving up, he carried on.
Yeah,
and then he got a decent goal in the end.
And that Ward-Prowse free kick.
And obviously James Ward-Prowse free kick. You know he's a set piece master.
Hashtag incredible.
Yeah.
Hashtag better than
So
Bruno.
what was the
incredible?
What was the?
Get ready!
Oh, for God's sake!
Breaking news, Ollie out.
So what was?
It hasn't been 10 minutes.
What was the Jeff Hendrick being sent off for?
So the first yellow card was it definitely was a yellow.
It was like it was a harsh yellow.
Yeah, it was harsh yellow, but it was a yellow.
You can get away with it. The second foul was a professional foul, to stop the attack.
He was kind of pulling on Minamino's shirt a bit, you know.
But you don't do that when you're on a yellow card already.
Yeah, but you can't. I can understand a yellow card for it, but it's kind of harsh giving him a second yellow for it. But I'm behind the sending it off. I'm behind the second yellow. I'm not behind it being sent off. If that makes sense.
I felt really sorry for Newcastle because he got sent off, and then Shah got injured. His hamstring, I think it was. He was down for ages. And Bruce has already made all subs, so they're down to 9 men.
But this is what you do, yeah? This is the introduction of concussion subs. Pretend it's a head injury.
Yeah.
That's what you need to do.
I mean, if they get caught,
but he was.
You quite clearly see
that. He was holding his hamstring though. So
well, you've got 2 hands. You've got 2 hands. Use your other hand to hold your fucking forehead.
I feel sorry for Southampton. I feel like it's the curse of number 9 with them. Honestly do. Lose 9-0, down to 9 men, and couldn't score against 9 men to draw. They hate the number 9, mate, I'm telling you.
What meme site have you read that off, you fucking...
Yeah, right, where have you seen that?
I haven't, I said it to Colin today. Colin was like, right, that's your only strike for today. But yeah.
If Colin's watching, join the chat, because I know he watches the channel.
So, next game.
Oh, come on, Barry.
Come on, Barry. Fulham West Ham.
Fulham West Ham.
Fucking most boring game of football I've ever seen.
Yeah, it was. It was terrible. Fulham were 10 times a better team. They deserved to be a lot of goals up. But then, if you look at the stats, they had 20 shots and only 2 on target.
Yeah,
that's not good enough.
That's not good enough. You should be getting 50% of your shots on target.
Yeah, at least.
If you get 10 shots on target against West Ham, 2 or 3 of them probably should be going in.
Yeah.
If not more. But everyone will forget that Fulham played great. Everyone will forget that because of the ending.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely disgusting.
Yeah, we've already spoken about it.
Let's not go over it again.
Yeah, shouldn't have been a red, as has been ruled out as not a red. So
he will be available for next weekend.
But he still lost everyone points in the fantasy. So what a load of shit.
I only subbed him in this week. I didn't have him for that one.
I haven't got him. So
I've got him because he's normally a fucking baller.
He is a baller.
Yeah, I put him.
And Cal said to me when we watched Match of the Day the other night, he said, Why would
Was
Mitrovic?
Dion Dublin on it?
He
Yeah,
was.
he was.
It was him and Ian Wright.
And I was like,
him and Ian Wright.
He used to play for
And,
Villa, not Holmes and the Hammer.
And Cal said there the BBC Batman and Robin or something like that. Him and Ian Wright. So we're watching Match of the Day, and he said, "Why would Mitrovic play act that late in the game? That makes no sense."
Yeah.
And the only reason would be because he's an idiot, and that
Which he is.
he is the aerial threat. Like Souček is the aerial threat.
Yeah.
Like, but then why play act that bad and then go up to the ref and say he didn't do it viciously?
Yeah.
Like,
Well, it was like Martial against Southampton.
Yeah.
It was the same thing, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It's just like the thing is, in this day and age, they're told to react, and they're told to try and get as much out of the game as possible. But then they must have
it's
a
a
guilty
97
they must have like a guilty conscience afterwards, because like to go up to the ref and say, "Oh yeah, actually wasn't."
But then
It should.
here's another thing about Mike Dean now. Yeah, there's a new rule because of this new season. The only people that can speak to referees after the game are people wearing a captain's armband or the manager. Mike Dean refused to speak to anyone. He refused to speak to anyone, including the TB, which proves to me he doesn't know what he did. Like, he doesn't care that it was wrong. He knows it was wrong.
Yeah, he knows what he did. He knows it was wrong.
He knows it was wrong, so he decided, I don't want to be questioned about this. Like, so this needs to be sorted, and I'll get angry over and over about this. So we need to move on, really.
Your brother's just commented, "Is that my jacket?"
Would I fit in your clothes, Alex? You're about 10 stone.
The last thing I want to say about the Fulham game is obviously we saw Josh Madger come on, the new signing, and did fuck all.
Absolute waste of fucking space.
I was expecting another debut goal, but nope. Yeah.
Speaking of the goals, Bamford's goal was his 200th goal for like his 200th career goal. Yeah, which is
breaking news.
Ollie out. Is it Ollie out?
And it says Ollie out.
I bet it says Man United Everton, because that's what we're about to talk about. I'm excited to see this now. I'm not speaking until I see it.
He's just going to leave his hand now.
Yeah, it'll get his way.
Right, should we move on then to
United Everton?
That's the joke. He's not putting anything. That's the joke.
What? That we're going on to Man United Everton?
Yeah, United Everton.
Game of highs and lows, eh?
Great game. What a game.
Yeah,
what
good
a
game.
game.
Good game to watch. First
half Everton was shit. Well, they weren't shit.
Man United have just signed a young prospect. Pundits are calling him.
Oh, for God's sake. Fred? Anderson. I was expecting Fred, to be honest.
But yeah, what a fucking fight from Everton.
That first half, I thought Everton was shit. But, they weren't shit. Man United were just so good. Like, they control in that midfield. They kind of shut out James. Like, that's how you beat Everton, is you shut out James. Because he controls.
But then Decore stepped up. Decore had a great game.
Yeah, but in the first half he didn't. They both shut out. They were both shut out.
Watching the first half as a United fan, it was like, there's no way we can lose this game.
You love this.
There's no way. The way we were playing and the way Everton were playing, it's like, there's no way. So half time, you're feeling pretty confident. 2-0 up from Cavani and lovely goal from Bruno.
What a goal!
Brilliant goal. I'm
pretty sure. I'm not going to throw my toys out the pram today.
No, it was a nice goal from Bruno.
Yeah. And I told you like to score against Everton, didn't I?
Shut up, you.
Speaking of which, Everton only had 3 shots on target.
Yeah,
all 3
goals.
That James goal was.
Does that not say something about United's defence or goalkeeping situation?
There's a lot of argument about this.
Everyone's trying to blame Maguire. I can't really see an issue with Maguire here. The only issue I see with him was his speed, trying to chase down for the first goal. But then De Gea should be stopping those shots, and he did stop it, but then passed it straight towards Decore. The second goal, no one's stopping that. No one.
No.
It was a fucking wonder goal. That third goal, De Gea is scared of his own shadow. He wouldn't jump at the ball. The reason as a keeper, you're a big man. You're make yourself big, and then jump at the feet. if you give away a penalty, you're not going to, because there's so many people in the box. He might have been scared of giving away a foul because there's so many people there. He's gonna fall over, and you've already got the ball in your fucking chest. Like he stood still. He was too scared to go down.
In my eyes,
I've seen a lot of people blaming Tuan Zebe again.
No, come on.
I'm not sure.
He's barely had any minutes. You know, come on. You can't just blame
that's
young kids like
racism
that.
rather than anything.
Yeah.
Like, he was on. He came on in the 93rd minute, gave away a foul because he wasn't warm. He hasn't played in a year. Like,
he came on for the first time. He hasn't had a full game in ages. Ryan gets a load of stick for giving away a foul. Fred gets a red fucking card in the Champions League. Goes off against Istanbul. We lose it and we're out of the Champions League. You know, he don't get much stick.
That was passion from Fred, I thought.
Yeah, but he doesn't get stick. But it's just like
they're blaming Maguire for.
I don't remember that game.
They're blaming Maguire for. Yes, we do. We went to the pub. Oh no, that's where we missed it because we were so
I don't remember that game.
my thoughts on the Everton goals. These are my thoughts on the Everton goals. The first goal, I think De Gea's at fault because he just kind of parries it out back into the path of Toure. I mean, don't get me wrong, Toure was in a good position, and I think Luke Shaw should have been closer to Toure. And it's hard to slate Luke Shaw because he's been so good recently.
But he was at fault for the second as well, I think.
Second goal, Fred left James unmarked. But then again, you can't take away the finish from him. You can't take away the finish from him.
So did Lindelof and Maguire. They both should have been. As soon as that ball gets to him and they know Fred hasn't got it, shut him down. Like you're not going to get to him, but cause pressure, get in front of him. But they didn't. They let him have a free shot at goal, and it was a crack.
Thing is, with United, I'd rather go into a second half losing 1-0 than being up because I feel like
what are you talking about?
No, because I feel like we get too comfortable. I mean, look at Southampton game. 2-0 up, win 3-2.
United are a joke. Like you never know what you're going to expect out of them. You'd rather
we
be.
love to concede late.
You might be 1-0 up and end up losing 3-0.
You might 2-0 up.
1-0 up and losing 3-0. That works.
Anything could happen in this. Anything could happen in this.
Yeah, that's if Mike Dean's ref.
Playing as well as United were in that first half, being 2-0 up is a dream.
Yeah.
And Everton didn't play world class in that second half. They did what they had to do. That was it. That third goal, they tried to blame Maguire for keeping him onside. He wasn't the only one.
No,
yeah, that whole line was too deep. That whole line was
way
too deep.
But Maguire should be attacking the first aerial threat. Mm-hmm. Digne cannot get that ball where he can't pinpoint it to Calvert-Lewin. It has to hit the middle pack first.
Yeah.
So Michael Keane, their main aerial threat is Michael Keane. Then everyone knows the ball's going to Michael Keane's head or that area. Why is Maguire looking after no one? Why is he looking after like their back post rather than looking after Michael Keane? Maguire is the number one aerial threat for Man United. Michael Keane is the number one aerial threat for Everton. That he needs to be marking Michael Keane. The first header should be won by Maguire. But because he wasn't, he's now he's no longer at blame. Who else is your big man? Scott McTominay. Yeah. He also wasn't looking after Michael Keane. He was also at the back post. Lindelof wasn't looking after Michael Keane.
No, Lindelof in the air is a joke.
Yeah, but he's a big man.
Game. Take a shot every time Louis says Michael Keane.
Oh fuck!
I'll shoot you in the head if you say that again.
I think let's just to sum that game up. I think we do need a centre back. We need another centre back, or Bailly needs to start playing again. It might just be team choices because Maguire with Bailly is good.
Or just admit you're not world class anymore. That'd be easier.
Oh no, we're not world class a whole game, but we have moments. I think because I think our attack that game was really good.
Oh yeah, apart from Rashford's dog shit.
Yeah, Rashford's. Yeah, I don't know about Rashford.
He had that assist though. That was a good assist, but he's too selfish.
Yeah. If we build a solid defence and get a tiny bit more depth up front, we'll win the league.
Oh fuck off!
Right, let's move on to the next game, which is
the championship.
You heard it here first, boys.
Next game.
Don't know why you're pulling that face, Aaron.
Nowhere near as good as City.
What? Liverpool City?
No, I think United are nowhere near as good as City. Right, let's move on.
They're not. Spurs West
Let's
Brom.
go
Spurs,
into what was
West
it?
Brom.
Spurs West Brom.
It's another game I didn't see.
I saw.
Obviously,
He runs a football page. He runs a football page. That's nice. It's like another game I didn't see.
Do you remember, Louis? Me and you
Yeah,
slept
no.
in till 1:30.
Him.
Huh?
Do you remember we slept
Him
in till
down
1:30?
Oh yeah.
The game started at 12:30.
It's pretty sus.
That's pretty sus.
He
Pretty
stayed
sus.
at mine on what night was it?
Saturday night because I was working.
He said we'll get up early, and then I got a text at 1:30 from him said I've just woke up, and the text woke me up.
And obviously the game was end of half time when we woke up.
We watched Match of the Day.
Yeah.
So obviously Kane was back.
Kane was back, yeah, and then Kane being back, it just made them play better. The Kane play makes Son play better, even though they didn't link up. It just makes the team play better when Kane's there. He solidifies the team.
Mm-hmm.
Højbjerg, he's looked very good. Like I think he's a class
baller,
player.
bro. He's in my team of the season for me so far.
Yeah, he's played very, very, very well, and he got an assist for the Kane goal as well.
So what was the final score?
It was 2-0. So Kane goal and Son goal.
Kane and Son. Did Højbjerg get both assists?
No, Mora got the Son assist. But yeah, no. Spurs,
And again,
Spurs
West
played well.
Brom, they've not won in 5.
Benny, I don't know what's going on here, bro.
Yeah, 5 games.
They've not won in 5
What?
games.
What is wrong with all
West Brom.
Wi-Fi's that you're connected to?
Yeah, you're
It's
not
not
even at home now. You're not even at your shit Wi-Fi house.
Yeah, fair. Yeah. So
but-
West Ham, West Brom
fuck.
lost 5 on the bounce now. Has that happened again?
No, you just called it West Ham.
It's just the way you talk. The way you talk.
Fair. I've lost my
It was
train
a
of
result
thought
we
now.
expected. Like I think we
Yeah.
all said it was going to be like 1 or 2-0 Spurs. We didn't think it was going to be high scoring because Spurs have been off the burner recently.
Yeah.
But they did what we expected them to do.
Is this a kick in the right direction? Is this a kick in the right direction for Spurs? Can they then get that title race back on? Because they're
No.
not far off it. But you don't
Well,
think
I
they're
don't
in
think
it?
they can get title race back on, but they'll definitely be
Top 4.
strong
Top 4,
contenders for
easy.
top 4. 100%, yeah.
So they were my pick at the beginning of the season to win the league, and I think Benny was kind of half agreeing with me.
They
at the
did
beginning.
look really, really good for a certain period.
I don't
They
think
just
It was
they're
that
top
little-
four.
Off.
It was that Liverpool loss, the first one that we watched in the kitchen,
Mm.
and it was like that was the biggest game of the season, and then Liverpool just dominated them. Since then, they've been okay at best.
Yeah.
But-
and then they lost to us again. Obviously,
Benny's pros.
us not being on the best of
No,
form.
he hasn't.
Oh, no, exactly.
Again. I was just being still.
No,
I was just kind of
you're
like,
not.
I had half an eye on the. Oh, I had half an eye on the Leeds Palace game, which
Still
is still
2-0.
2-0.
Thank you. You can get 3 points there. I've got a good week this week. After Benny saying 0 in the last live stream.
Don't
He did,
fucking
he did.
start on my week. Okay,
But yeah,
Benny called
so
it.
it's-
Benny
it's
called
not-
it a 0 week, and I've got 9.
Not a huge amount to say about that one.
No, I've
So
got 10.
Yeah.
moving on to another game, which I don't think we're going to spend a lot of time on, but Wolves Leicester 0-0.
Oh, apparently I was wrong. It's not his 200th, it's his 100th.
Brilliant. Thank you for that, Ben.
thanks, Ben.
Oh, fuck.
As factual
We
as
said
always.
in the last live that they were going to cancel each other out. They're like pretty similar teams, and they did like 0-0.
Yeah.
You know. So
Not
I
really much to
didn't.
say.
No, there's not what happened. There was not much controversy. There was not.
The biggest part of the game was we were told that Vardy would be out for weeks, and he was then on the bench. Like,
Mm.
And
And
he
then-
came on.
and he started warming up, and I was thinking, "What? Wait! This guy's meant to be out for 6 weeks, and now
Yeah.
he's 33. How is he getting over injuries this quickly?"
Yeah, he's a machine.
He's got a little bit of Zlatan in him.
Yeah.
Someone who was it who went off? Someone went off at half time. Who was that? Johnny went off at half time after just coming back from an injury, missing 3 months. Went off at half time. Bought on Hoover,
Is he
the
good?
one, the ex Liverpool
Yeah, yeah,
youngster.
yeah.
Good suction.
Kaiser.
He's good. He cleans it up at the back really well.
Yeah, he cleans up at the back really well.
Brilliant.
That's
Yeah,
another thing
not
from
much
the
to say
Arsenal
about
game,
that.
actually. Partey obviously went off injured. He struggled
Yeah,
since
went
being
off
at Arsenal.
injured.
And
Who
Pogba
injury,
went
that's
off
what we
injured.
did.
Third injury of the season.
I think he's a hype job.
Who's that? Thomas Partey.
Yeah.
Who did they play
See,
last week? Because I thought he played really well.
Fully fit, I think he'd do really well.
No,
Like,
remember, he's not young. Like,
no.
He's 27, 26.
27.
I think he could definitely. I think he could definitely improve that Arsenal team if he stays fit. But
He hasn't proved himself yet to be a world-class player.
not yet,
Or
but he's no.
But you say not yet. He's pushing 30. Like, if you ain't hit world-class by the age of 26, 27, 28, you ain't ever gonna be. Like, I have to say that.
Lewandowski's in his prime now. I know it's a different position and all that.
But Lewandowski's been world-class his whole career.
I get that, but he's coming into his prime. Like, he's in his prime now. You know what I mean?
He's in his second wave, I think.
Yeah,
but Thomas Partey needs to be world-class now, or knocking on that door of he's the best player at Arsenal. He's not even the best player in midfield.
No.
I was going to shout then, and I realised he had headphones in.
So next game was
Liverpool City.
I can't remember.
Oh, hang on,
Liverpool
boys.
City.
Just give me 1 second.
Oh.
Just need to grab these. My feet are freezing. My feet are absolutely freezing.
He had it planned. The cold feet
Oh,
joke.
they're so cold.
Klopp said,
They're so
Klopp
cold.
said, Klopp said
that's
Alisson
better.
had cold feet. That's why.
Sorry, I had to do it.
I believe the game was as expected in a way. It was like Man City just too good. They're just too strong. They flood that midfield. There's no one can beat them on that ball.
The first half, like, it was cagey. Ben summed it up perfectly in the group chat, like, when we were talking about it. Like, both managers told their teams to sort of just try and control the game, sort of, you know, just sound each other out first half.
I think first 40 minutes Liverpool were the better, looked the most likely to score. I think
it was back and forth. Yeah, they looked the better team, but they didn't look dangerous. No team looked dangerous in the first 40 minutes.
No.
If you
Gundogan bottled the penalty, but then made up for it. The penalty was fucking awful.
It was terrible. If you watch it, he looks away like that.
Yeah,
it's a penalty of fucking nonsense.
But didn't I say to you, Louis, when we were watching it, I said he's going to miss this.
I said about
I knew he was going to.
After the other day, I said about Pep saying that Edison a few months or like a season ago was take penalties. He's made the same joke, saying that Edison is going to be on penalties again soon.
I said that at the game during the game, didn't I? I said Edison's the best penalty taker there, but I think the penalty was taken. It was just looked weird. As Cal said he's missing this because he was like giving the keeper eyes, like. So, what are you doing?
You could tell
this ain't Sunday League. This ain't Sunday League. Just take the penalty.
He didn't look confident. You know, when you see a player not looking confident going up for a penalty, I think maybe it's such a big game.
They had the stats up of Man City penalty takers, and Sterling's been taken off of penalty duty because of the amount he missed. He missed 2 out of 3 or something, and 2 in one game. So he missed 4 out of 5 penalties. Gundogan is apparently their next best choice, who scored 2 out of 5 now. It's like
Jesus.
Yeah, it's like these are world class players. Well, De Bruyne would normally be their penalty taker. De Bruyne, who is penalty.
Yeah, but he missed a couple of weeks ago, didn't he?
Yeah. So it's like, or Aguero would take it. A striker is normally a good penalty taker.
Yeah.
Like,
but yeah, from one
who's
poor
not
penalty
scored in over a year.
to arguably what was
another penalty.
A good penalty. Whether it was supposed to be a penalty or not, you know, it's up in the air. Like, it's probably soft penalty, very soft penalty.
It's softer than my.
I was fucking screaming.
It was a very good penalty.
No, it was a cracking finish.
I mean, lovely penalty.
That's how you take a penalty.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
No, I'm not taking away from the penalty.
About the penalty, like very, very soft foul, and I'm not gonna dispute that. Very, very soft.
Louis, what was I like? What was I like? I was going mental. There's no way that's a fucking pen.
And Salah,
He was acting like he was a Man City fan.
Yeah.
He was honest.
Salah, he's probably one of the worst for it. He exaggerates it. Like, he'll get slightly tugged, and it'll be like he got sniped from the top of the ground or something.
I'm surprised he's alive.
Do you remember when Van Gaal fell? Do you remember when Van Gaal just hit the floor?
Yeah.
It was just like that.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
But saying that, it was a great finish. Like, that's how you take a penalty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think the worst thing was for Liverpool to score in that game, because as soon as they did, Man City just like they do what they do. They now went, okay, we want to play now, because we know what Man City do. What Man City do is they score as much as they like, and they didn't need to score when they were only 1-0 up. And now it's 1-1. They've gone, let's put this game to bed now. We'll put the game to bed.
And then toy with them.
Yeah.
As soon as they're happy,
Alisson
just toy with them now.
made mistakes.
Yeah, so obviously after the penalty, 2 horrendous Alisson mistakes, which are like so horrendously out of character.
Yeah, rare to see that.
Like, I'm not going to chat shit about him, because there's been so many times where he saved our fucking skin. He just had an off.
Everyone has a bad day at the office.
Yeah, that's what I was just about to say. Like, what's the easiest thing to say for Klopp is just accept you had a bad day.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, not the grass is too long.
Maybe Alisson had coffee. I don't know.
Alisson had cold feet.
Man City.
The rain was in our eyes.
Man City had 2 days off training.
Yeah, I don't know why Klopp's like that. Like,
just say, we had a bad day.
Even the best teams in the world have bad days.
Yeah, we're a good enough team, and he's a good enough manager to not have to come up with these excuses.
Yeah,
just say how it is.
City are now on one of the longest runs of wins.
14 now.
I think it
15?
might be. Might be the world's longest. Yeah.
They were tied with it last week tied with Arsenal's Invincibles.
Was it Arsenal?
Yeah, 2002.
Yeah. So 2 Alisson mistakes, and then the baller Phil Foden comes in with an absolute fucking rocket.
What a goal!
But those
beautiful goals.
Those mistakes, the first mistake, he kind of didn't actually have to do much, but the second one, the Foden goal,
Sterling goal was the second mistake.
Do you know what? I think I think the 2 Alisson mistakes wasn't helped by Robertson either, because he was out of position.
Well, I was going to say, we can't just blame Alisson. Right? He wasn't given enough support.
My thought process is, the first one, you kind of let Robertson off, right, for being out of position, because it's so out of character for Alisson to make a mistake. But then as soon as he makes that first mistake, guess who's out of position for the second time?
Again, Robertson.
But he should know, right, Alisson's made a mistake. He might not be right. I've now got to get into position. But instead, he's up front again. Like, you're a left back, you fucking idiot. Just play left back. And it makes sense the first time, but then the second time, you're now at fault. I think he's at fault more the second time than Alisson.
Yeah.
There's obviously something wrong with Alisson. Obviously. So the first one, you let him off. The second one, it's now your mistake for having too much confidence in him again. This is what fucked you up on the first time.
Yeah.
But speaking of the person I speak of badly a lot, Trent, I think he did okay.
Yeah, I do as well.
I don't think he had a bad game.
He was majorly at fault for the first goal.
Yeah, but like as an all over game, he was probably, he wasn't as good as he was against Tottenham, because he was class against Tottenham. But and I think it was an okay performance from him, like better than out of form he's been.
Yeah,
but I don't. Why are you not starting some of your new centre halves as well?
Well, like, as
not experienced enough.
As was said in the last live. As was said in the last live, Klopp doesn't do baptisms with fire.
Yeah,
and he's not going to start on or play him against City.
They're not experienced enough. So the next game you would play one of them with Fab or Hendo, and then the next game you play the other one with the other one.
Yeah, obviously Fab plays week in, week out now. When he first joined the club, he barely played. He got drip fed into the squad. And
I like him. I like
him as a centre back. I like him as a centre back.
I love Fab.
Fab Van Dijk centre
back.
Yeah,
we have a couple of Liverpool fans in the chat, so give us some of your ideas. What you think was at fault for the loss?
Yeah, Alex, and if Steve's here as well, let us know, Steve.
Yeah, big up. But yeah,
but should we go on to the next one? From one bad penalty to another. Well, the Stonewall penalty.
Cheers, Benny.
The Chelsea game, is that the next one?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Chelsea game, yeah.
What?
With Timo Werner actually looking good.
Yeah.
People weren't, because he's played in a different position.
Well,
Tuchel
I would say
played.
look good.
What's
I
that
wouldn't.
face?
What's going on? Tuchel has played Werner in a position where Werner hasn't played. He played him out far. He played him in that Salah role, and he looked good. I thought he didn't look great. He looked better. He didn't look like Werner.
No, he looked a lot better.
He did a post-match interview, and like I said in the last live, my mates that are Chelsea fans were like, he should be on pens, blah 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 blah. But in the interview, he got asked about the penalties. He was just like, obviously I've missed a few recently, and I think I should start scoring more actual goals before I get moved back onto penalties again. He obviously feels he needs to build the confidence back up.
If you miss enough, like he did, you should be taking off penalties. That's
Yeah.
Especially if you're in a like a lower league team and you're the penalty specialist, then no. But you missed one, no. But because he's at Chelsea, where he's surrounded by world class players that can take penalties, if you miss one, you're off.
Yeah. And Jorginho again, 2 games in a row.
Doesn't miss.
Jorginho's class.
Well,
he does.
he did miss a few, didn't he?
He scored 18 out of 20, I think, now.
Yeah.
He missed like 3 in a row.
Okay, so 17 out of 20 he's missed. He scored.
But they started Giroud, like we said about in the last live. He obviously didn't score, but Tuchel obviously sees that Giroud
he causes issues for those centre backs because he's not quick enough to take him on. So if you play players like Werner out wide, they cause the trouble. You get the scraps, but unfortunately, he didn't score. But I wouldn't even be playing Giroud really. I think you should be playing Tammy.
Yeah.
That gives, because Tammy's desperate to play for England as well. So he needs to be getting some games, and he scored a hat trick. I know that it was against
Morecambe.
Borden Bridge FC or whatever. But that penalty for me, Stonewall. No, there's no.
Yeah,
question.
definitely.
Yeah. No.
And then a really weird own goal from Rudiger.
It was then the fact, really weird goal. But going back to the penalty, Ramsdale, he went and did the penalty, and then about 5 minutes later, they decided they needed to do a head injury assessment on him.
Yeah.
But then here's another thing: if it's a foul, it is a clear goal scoring opportunity again, and that's a red card. It can't be a penalty and not a red card. It's either neither or both.
Yeah, if David Luiz is getting a red card for bringing a player down in the box and denying a goal scoring opportunity, then that's definitely a fucking red card.
That's a definite red. It's a definite red.
I think the rules have been changed fairly recently, though, to stop goalkeepers being.
But why are they
sent off.
changing rules mid-season? Rules like that.
The rule is deliberately going for the player rather than the ball. But that's a subjective matter. Like, I could just say I'm going for the ball.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean I am.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Rudiger goal.
That freak goal.
German international.
I watched it like 10 times and I still couldn't figure out what he was trying to do.
I don't think Rudiger's at fault. That's why you can't work it out. It's not Rudiger's fault.
I think it was something to do with communication, to be honest, that we didn't hear.
It's Mendy's communication.
Yeah. It's so weird. I've never seen him go like that.
It was like he was leaving it to go to Mendy. But
then Mendy's gone out the way.
Yeah, so he just has to kick it.
He didn't because the striker would have took it off him if he didn't pass it back.
Yeah.
And then Mendy's got out of the way. It's like, I think Mendy's a fucking lunatic. Like, he doesn't. I don't understand what's going on in his head. Like, what's going on? He's making like passes across the face of goal for a laugh. Like,
yeah, it's very true.
It's like that in-betweeners meme. Why'd you do that? Funny.
But no, Chelsea deservedly won it, I think, in the end.
And then
And then Tuchel still unbeaten
He's kept clean sheets in his first 3 games.
Yeah, I was about to say, that was his first
to do
goal.
it since Jose.
That own goal was the first goal he'd conceded.
So he still hasn't conceded from an opposition.
And Chelsea are now a point behind Liverpool in 5th.
So's everyone else, bruv.
Yeah, true. I'm just saying, from where Chelsea were like 2 weeks ago, I think they were like 9th or something.
Chelsea now fighting for that Champions League spot, which is where they should be. Yeah. Let's be honest.
Leeds with a win here are going above Arsenal.
Was it finished?
Yeah, still going.
+1.
Yeah, just finished 2-0.
Oh, nice.
3 points. Come on.
I can't remember what I put.
Yeah.
0, Benny. 0.
I have a feeling I put 2-1.
That's fucking 10-point week, lad.
I put
Leeds
3-1.
Fuck's sake, I put 2-1 Palace.
Leeds have moved up to 10th with a game in Arsenal.
You wait till you see my points come through on the leaderboard this week.
It's 2.
I think it's 2. I generally do think it's 2. No, it might be 3.
Mine's 10 or 11.
Leeds have got 2 games in hand on Arsenal.
I put 2 on Arsenal. No points.
Because they've just played, haven't they?
Today would count as one of them.
I don't know. It seems like it hasn't updated then, because it's saying they're behind Arsenal, but it's.
Yeah, no, they're ahead now. They're ahead of Arsenal.
Sorry, it's just not updated yet.
We've got 3 points.
Leeds are ballers this season. So we haven't watched the game obviously because we're on here, but well, Benny's. If anything you saw in the game, Benny, talk it over if you were watching.
Not really. See, I was just watching like the live ticking thing on Sky.
Okay, yeah.
That's got to be. Sorry to interrupt. That's got to be one of Leeds' first games this season they haven't conceded.
No, they've done a few games nil, but they concede against big teams. Yeah.
No, but even so, I don't remember Leeds not conceding.
I'm certain they. Who did they play last week?
Well, if they has, it's been a low number.
Everton, they lost 2-1.
Oh.
The last one was 29th of December. They beat West Brom 5-0.
5-0, yeah.
When
and they won the game for that 1-0.
Yeah, they don't. When they concede a lot, but always against big clubs.
Okay, let me change that statement. It's rare that Leeds don't concede.
Yeah, they beat Everton.
Yeah.
Everton 1-0. Villa 3-0. Sheffield 1-0.
But I like Leeds, and
Leeds are doing well. And,
I knew they were going to do well when they came up.
We noticed earlier we've got a prediction, like a league going on for people at home. We predict the scores every week, and I've gone through the scores for Leeds and Benny because Benny seems to hate Leeds, and every single week Benny's never gave him the win. Even against Sheffield.
It's not even intentional.
It is. It's obviously subconsciously. Like
you say, you do research, Benny.
But even against Sheffield, he put 1-1.
What I think will be interesting for Leeds is obviously they're kind of reminding me this season of Sheffield last season, doing quite well.
Yeah.
And now obviously we've seen what Sheffield are like this season, so it'll be nice to see.
I don't think it's going to happen to Leeds.
We spoke about the Sheffield syndrome in our championship video. I've just made that. That's not a real syndrome.
That's what you got in it, Benny.
Sheffield syndrome.
No, that's Downs.
We do not condone taking the mick out of disabled people. Just saying.
I didn't take the mick.
No,
We've got one, so we're supporting it.
Yeah, fair enough. We own one.
So we speak about this thing. I'm not going to call it that again. But clubs change.
Please do. It's referred to that now.
The Sheffield syndrome.
Wolves had Sheffield syndrome.
So the Sheffield syndrome is where your first season up, you don't change the way you played like you did in the Championship. So you score a lot of goals, but you also concede a lot of goals. In your second season, you then try to change your defence to make it. We need to concede less, but score the same amount. But then it takes away the passion of the front team. So then you don't score anywhere near as much, and you concede the same amount. That's what that is, and I don't think Leeds have that in them.
Yeah, the only reason that's
Leeds do, Bielsa doesn't.
I was going to say the only reason that's not going to happen is because Bielsa. Bielsa has his way of playing, and that's the way they play. That's it.
Bielsa does not allow you to change it. Like, this is the way it's done.
Yeah.
I'm flying up front, and that's it. Like,
Yeah.
I think Leeds are here to stay. Leeds are the new Wolves. They're here. Get used to it.
I don't.
Yeah,
agree.
definitely.
I don't agree.
I think they could be fighting for Europe next season. Not top 4, top 6, 7. I think.
No, I agree.
Because you'll be getting rid of teams like Villa won't be up there next season. They'll be 10th, 12th. West Ham will be 10th, 12th. So Southampton are going to be fucking relegated.
I think they might be more like a new Burnley. You know, Burnley always seem to get mid-table without even realising they're doing well.
Burnley have played the same way forever. They concede one goal and that's it, or score one. A
bit like Tuchel, the German Sean Dyche.
German Sean Dyche.
Or Sean Dyche, the English Tuchel.
Whichever way round you decide.
I've been really enjoying watching Sean Dyche's interviews recently, where he talks about looky-likeys.
I hate it.
Talks about what?
Benny sends me all of them over TikTok. All of them.
He does press conferences, and he'll just go off on limbs about seeing people that look alike.
Yeah, he goes. Apparently, he looks like a bold Mick Hucknall, the singer from Simply Red. And it's like no one cares, bruv. Talk about football, you fucking dumb.
He was in a pre-match. They were all eating or something, and he had to get the boys, and he was like, "Him over there. He looks like someone, whatever."
I can't remember.
And he got his phone out and was like trying to take a picture, and he was talking about this in a press conference.
He wasn't doing this. He wasn't doing this in a press conference. He was talking about doing it in a press conference. You're a football manager, and not a funny one. He's probably the most boring man in football after James Milner.
Good old Mr. Ribena himself.
No, I don't know. I reckon Maguire's quite boring and all.
Chin.
Pizza.
Pizza.
There was a quote came out on when Villa played Burnley recently.
When you lost.
I think it was Sean Dyche. I think it was this game. But anyway, Dyche shouted at McGinn, "You've only been here one season. You're not all that good," or something. And McGinn like that.
Was he lying?
Back, what?
Was he lying?
What?
Was he lying?
McGinn shouted back. Huh?
I said, was he lying?
Just stop confusing him. Just Benny, finish it off.
Carry on.
Tell us
Benny, carry on.
McGinn shouted back, "You've been here 6 years and you're still wearing the same shit coat." And Dyche just shut up.
Funny.
My question was, he said, "You've been here a year and you're still shit." Was Dyche lying?
Yes, must have been.
McGinn's all
To
right.
McGinn.
I don't really see McGinn having a massive impact. I think he's all right.
No, he's average at best. He fits in that team as a
works.
workhorse. He's a workhorse.
Yeah, he's a
Doesn't mean
workhorse.
Doesn't mean he's a great footballer.
Yeah. Oh, there's something interesting I saw earlier. I was watching a video of Sully, and it was a video of Matt Ryan, and I think it must be the way Arteta trains his players. Matt Ryan was mic'd up or whatever, or had a mic close to him, and he was shouting orders in different languages. Like if he was talking to Gabriel, he's talking in Portuguese. Like he changed languages.
Arteta.
Matt Ryan was shouting at his defenders in different languages. So it must be something Arteta installs in his players to because obviously
Gabriel's
Arteta.
Palestinian.
Yeah, but they must speak Portuguese.
Yeah, they speak Portuguese. They speak Portuguese in Brazil. But mate, that can't be Arteta doing that because Matt Ryan's been there a week.
Speaks about 902 languages.
Yeah, but Matt Ryan's been there a week. You reckon he's learned 5 languages in a week?
Well, no. He must obviously know it, but to get them to communicate to each other. If you're speaking to Gabriel, speaking Portuguese. If you're speaking to Holden, speaking English, etc.
There's a clip somewhere.
Holden can hardly speak English.
I hate Arteta. I reckon he's my most hated person in the Premier League.
Arteta speaking Spanish, speaking English, and then shouting French in literally 3 sentences apart.
Yeah, because it's just the best way to communicate to the players.
I really liked Arteta as a player. I thought he's a very my style of football, classy. But as a manager, I think he's useless, and he's my
most hated player. He's my most hated person in the Premier League, and Ashley Barnes is still in the Premier League.
I guarantee he's a cock. I guarantee it. I've never met him, and I don't want to, but I guarantee Arteta is a proper cock. Like, fuck off.
He thinks he's all art, but he's actually a knobhead.
Mate. But
you count.
He has got real good choice in trade. The boys know he's got good choice in trainers.
This again.
Man, that was so funny that day. If we were watching a fucking Arsenal game, and in the group chat, Louis just goes, "He's wearing these. They're worth like 800 quid." I was just like, "Of course, out of everything."
The McLean's limited edition 2019s, £895.
What was it you came out with? Oh, you can't say audacious. I don't know if we can say it on the podcast, but
I'm not opening up cases.
But yeah, no, it was funny as fuck. Going from someone that we think is a knobhead to someone who, like Phil Foden's post-match interview, I don't know if you saw it, but he's so well spoken, and like that post-match interview was fucking excellent.
He's just happy to play football.
Yeah,
like he's just happy to be there, and I think that's great. They asked
he posted on his. He posted on Twitter like how it started, how it's going.
Yeah, being
and there's a picture of him in the stands. Is it a ball boy or something? Wasn't it? Isn't it? It's behind Aguero. Is it Aguero?
No, I don't think it was Aguero. But he was sat as a ball boy. Like it's like 10 years ago.
In the press conference, they asked, not press conference, like the post-match interview. They asked him. They said, "So what position are you playing?" He goes, "I don't know. I just play football."
Yeah.
He goes, but you're pretty much the number 9. He goes, "I don't know. I'm just enjoying it."
Yeah, when they interviewed Pep afterwards, he was just like, "Yeah, he's still got some stuff to learn."
And the day before, we spoke about, or on the Friday, we spoke about him. It's our best chance to be in a Ballon d'Or winner. I completely see it. The kid's 20 years old. Like, he's world class, absolutely world class.
Yeah.
To be starting for your boyhood club, and his boyhood club being the best team in the world, or one of, that's an achievement. He's only going to get better.
The last time Man City beat Liverpool at Anfield was 2003. Phil Foden was 2 or something.
Phil Foden wasn't born.
No, he was 2.
2 or 3. And then he scores a goal against them when the first time they do it,
and grabs an assist. Yeah,
and assist. Man of the match. I didn't give him I wouldn't have given man of the match, but I thought Gundogan was but because of the penalty miss and Foden's cracker, you kind of have to be in the
I thought Sterling played well as well.
Yeah,
to be honest.
It's just another. Go on.
Go on.
That's just another, like when we spoke about it, we sort of expected it from a Liverpool standpoint. As football fans, obviously I came out with a different result in my head as a Liverpool fan, but that was more what I wanted than what I expected.
Yeah.
You know, we just with the form they're on at the minute, obviously their run of wins they're on, etc. It was just it was expected.
No one's beaten them in that form. No one in the Premier League has beaten them. You
said about winning the league earlier, Cal.
Yeah, I said
literally in this video.
No. I said when we get a good defence. That's not now.
They're going to sign me. Ben me?
What, Ben?
Just sign me, you and Benny, Louis. Just line us up in the fucking goal line. No one's
fucking hell. I've seen milk turn quicker than you. Like
the meat. Hang on, all of us, bro. Fuck me. Don't forget we've all played down the park together. We're all fucked after 5 minutes.
I'm a mustard footballer.
Oh yeah.
I'm a baller.
We'll see when we actually manage to get out.
I saw Cal's face. How many goals I scored against you? Made you look silly.
We all know I'm the best footballer out of us 4 boys. So come on.
Well, you're the best around you and Pierre, probably, and he's useless. He's the most in shape player out of all of us, and he was fucking dog shit. I thought the French were good at football.
When we can actually get back outside and we film our pro-am, we'll see, won't we?
Oh, we will.
I got to the final twice.
I have toes that don't explode.
Yeah, Benny, don't worry. Benny, don't worry. You're the host. You're going to be the host.
No. He'll be able to play by the time.
Yeah, you'll be all right, Benny.
I was the most consistent at almost hitting almost hitting the crossbar.
So yeah, that's a video coming as soon as we're allowed to meet up, guys. We're going to do we call it Pro-Am, but what it actually is just football challenges.
Like a skills challenge.
Yeah, like a skills challenge, like crossbar challenge, penalties, one-on-ones. free kicks.
After
all that sort of stuff.
after COVID, there's gonna be a lot of more like
Yeah.
real life
And
stuff. Like it's
After
not gonna,
COVID,
like, you know what I
it's
mean?
starting to sound like when I win the lottery.
Um,
Just doesn't seem like it's
and
ever going to happen.
there'll be better podcast episodes. We can sit with each other. I know me and Carol can at the moment because we're in a bubble, but like I mean, like the informative podcast with Benny and Aaron, like sitting around the table all together, like an actual better
Chilling
better
on the sofa with a
channel.
nice camera angle and shit.
Yeah, man.
It'd be a lot better.
It'll be good.
But we're making the best of it as we can, aren't we? Making the best of
Exactly.
it.
Yeah, we're doing things. So.
Make sure if you're watching this to like tag your friends.
That's it.
Thanks, Benny. Just tag your friends.
You froze after saying tag your friends. You went, make sure you tag your friends.
So.
Try again, Benny. Benny, try again.
Try again, bro.
I was going to say like tag your friends, share with your friends, get the fan base, subscriber base, whatever it's called up.
Also, guys, if you can't do that, do you know,
whatever.
if you can't do that, just liking the video. It helps us so much. And it means the world for people liking. Like, especially in this vid right now, there's 4 likes already, and it means everything to us. You know what I mean?
I know it doesn't sound a lot, but we appreciate every single like.
It goes.
Yeah. Like we're doing this for fun. We're doing this to keep
constantly on
ourselves
social
entertained.
play.
But like,
we're not getting paid for this. Like,
if we know we're like giving you entertainment and like making your lockdown a little bit better, then it makes us happy.
Exactly.
Let's
And
talk
we're
about
putting
football.
out.
Let's talk about football. This
God
week.
knows how long this is going to go on for.
Let's talk about this week in football before we get people sad.
Got some FA Cup coming on.
Big game. Obviously, me versus Cal. It's West Ham versus Man United.
Oh, hang on. Now you say me versus Cowboy, and I wish you good luck the other week. You fucking slated me.
No, but I didn't say I'm
you
playing. I said it's me versus Cal. Then I said it's
in-
West Ham versus Man United.
Our teams.
I didn't say us lot versus Cal's lot.
Yeah, but if I said me versus you, you'd be like,
Fantastic.
No, I'm not playing.
Well, I'm not playing.
No, but let's just fucking move on. Let's pointless argument. Yeah.
Okay, let's go through the games. We've got Burnley, Bournemouth.
Good game.
I can see Burnley taking charge over that.
Yeah.
Bournemouth have a new manager.
Quick thing.
Harry Redknapp.
No,
He's an interim.
He's been called in to help. He's been called in to help.
because he lives next door to the stadium.
True.
yeah. What was it you called him on the transfer one, Louis?
Dead Bulldog.
Dead Bulldog.
Bulldog.
No, I didn't call him that. I said you've never seen him and a dead bulldog in the same room.
Right.
You've seen his
And
wife
then
though.
next
She's
game-
not much better.
Wow.
That's
Right,
a dead beagle.
okay.
Harry, if you're watching, I'm sorry.
Right.
Hey, give me a job, you little cop.
King of the jungle. Give us some of your jam roly poly, you prick. Right.
Right. Next game, United West Ham. Obviously.
United win.
Fuck's sake.
I reckon Bournemouth are beating Burnley. By the way, I didn't say that, but I reckon they're getting a result there.
No, I reckon Burnley will win it, but it'll be a good game.
Boring Burnley.
Do you know what? I think West Ham will put up a good fight against United because we're not going to start our best team, I don't think.
Why?
Even if they did, West Ham at the moment are in form and are doing good. Even
Your
if they
best
did, you'd have a
side,
struggle.
Your best side is level with our best side. That's the.
Right, what's the next game? What's the next game?
United are world class. No.
Stop making me
United
laugh.
You
are
said
mid-table club.
when
Stop
Everton.
making me laugh.
You said
Right, Everton.
You said when you beat Everton that was their second team, and you're going to go on and win the league. Now you've just drawn 3-3 with their first team.
All right.
Moving on.
No, let's
Thanks,
stop.
Benny.
Let's stop moving.
I forgot the score.
I'm not moving on. West Ham are a mid-table club. They're having a great season.
Yeah.
United are also a mid-table club who are having a good season. But that's it. It's anyone's game. And if United win, I'm going to stab you while you sleep.
Oh, our next game. Sorry, you mean when United win?
Swansea, Man City.
Anyway, Swansea Man City.
Man City.
Man City, that's a walkover.
Yeah.
Like,
Hourihane hat trick for Swansea.
I'm surprised you got rid of him. Actually, he played well for you. Latter end of last season.
But,
Or was he actually gone?
He's on
no,
loan.
he's on loan.
But
If Swansea come up, I reckon he'll go. But anyway,
Leicester Brighton.
Leicester Brighton.
That's a good game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I reckon Leicester will edge it, especially if Vardy's
I think Brighton might snatch it because Leicester a different team, like without Vardy.
But I reckon they'll give
Rodgers
Vardy minutes
has
because it's
said-
not the league. I reckon they'll.
Just said that they're not westing. They're not westing Vardy.
Yeah, so if
They're
Vardy's
Easting
playing,
him
Leicester
instead.
win.
Yeah.
They're not resting him. Yeah, they're not resting him. He's going to play.
Sheffield versus Bristol.
Sheffield.
Bristol.
Sheffield are dangerous in attack. Oh my lord, Benny.
Everton Spurs.
That's gonna be another good one.
That's a big game.
That's gonna be another good one.
Is it at Goodison?
No, yes, it is.
Yes.
Yeah, Everton. I think Everton will win.
Yeah, I think Everton will get that.
Wolves Southampton.
Wolves.
Wolves.
Barnsley Chelsea.
Chelsea.
And Chelsea will start a full squad. Well, they might not.
I reckon they will. Oh, but no, they did with Lampard. They might not with Tuchel.
Against was it Wickham and who else did they play?
They play
Morecambe.
Yeah, so Morecambe and they played a full straight. They had Werner, Havertz, Jorginho.
They'll get Werner playing just to give him some confidence, scoring some goals.
But he did that against Morecambe and he
missed a
the
pen.
penalty.
Yeah. I don't know. I think another reason why Chelsea are going to be doing well because I think Tuchel's been just given. I reckon he must have been told you're not getting sacked this year, so he's just been given free rein to just play play whatever combination he wants, mix it around, see what works.
Me and Cal noticed something the other day. So Lampard famously doesn't train with them. He does. He goes to their training, but he has coaches that do stuff with them. The other night,
very hands-on.
Yeah, we were watching it, and Tuchel was running cones with them, like actually doing training.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out if it was him or not, weren't we?
Huh?
We were trying to figure out if it was him.
Yeah, because he dresses like a roadman Smurf.
There was something I saw. Like he has weird things that he does. Like he makes them sort of hold something in one hand while they're doing training, so they can't like grab and stuff like that. It's weird. Like he makes them do weird stuff to like imitate game scenarios.
Old Frenchman makes young players do weird stuff. Sounds like Neville.
Well,
That sounded like a fucking dodgy
Tuchel is German, but anyway,
Right.
he moves.
Yeah, Tuchel is German.
Oh yeah.
Something we didn't speak about the United Everton and United West Ham.
Fuck's sake.
Pogba.
Yeah, he's injured.
He's not fit. Yeah.
What's his injury and how long's he out? Cal?
French.
Fuck knows. I don't care with Pogba.
He wears
don't care with Pogba.
He wears baguettes' boots.
What do you mean you don't care with Pogba, Cal?
I mean, when I say I just haven't looked, to be honest.
Oh. I was going to say, do you reckon Pogba injury means Donny gets game time?
No, don't be silly.
No.
It'd be fucking...
I don't agree with Donny. I don't think Donny should get game time anyway. We all overhyped him.
No.
Everyone overhyped him. And the last 2 games he's played, he's been fucking useless.
The game against Southampton, the group chat was amazing.
Yeah.
Let's not. Let's not. But Donny is a hype job, and I say hype job a lot, and I think he's been proven to be one.
Yeah.
Because he's played twice after everyone begging for him to play, and he's useless. He can't. He just doesn't look like he knows what he's doing. He loses the ball, doesn't track back, and then he's lost. The ball goes up top. He's nowhere near the ball, and he's lost. Like
I completely agree with what you're saying. I completely agree, but I'm not going to fully judge him until I've seen him on a run of games.
I was going to say...
Oh, bye, Ben.
Oh, see you later, Benny. But no, wait a second. He's back.
Hi, Ben.
But as a world class player, as he's supposed to be, you should be ready to play. Like,
yeah, Ben. He's not
I was going to say I half agree with Cal.
But you train every day. Players train every day. He should be ready to play football. Like it's not like all he does is play games, and then like he turns up the next week and you don't know if he's playing or not. He's been training all week. Like, that's what it is. And then he's given a chance and he fluffs it. If he smashed that chance, he would be still playing football. But because both chances he fluffed, like I'd be surprised if they keep him this year.
Well, I was going to say, do you reckon it's because where he played football week in, week out when he was at Ajax, he's come to United and expecting to be playing game in, game out, or like whatever he was expecting to get more game time than what he has. And where he's been sat milling, he's got it in his own head, like, am I good enough? This, that, and the other. And it's knocked his confidence.
He's lost his mojo. That's why he's lost his mojo.
And that's
I don't think it's confidence. He's asked to play a lot, and then by the time it's got round to it, and he's playing, he doesn't want to be there.
No, I'm not. I completely agree with what you're saying, Louis. I completely agree. But then my own opinion on it is I will not fully judge him until I see him on a run of games. Because the games he has come on,
you're that classic player who wants him to be good because he's a United player. Honestly, because every other Man United player is saying exactly the same.
No, but
like,
no. I wouldn't put him in over any of our squad. I wouldn't put him in over any of our squad.
He wouldn't make my squad if I was a Man United manager.
No, I understand why Ollie's doing it, because you look, McTominay's on good form. You've got Fred, who plays well. Pogba, obviously not anymore. Yeah, and you got Fernandes, obviously. Why would you change any of them for
Well, I don't understand. He's used to play Andreas Pereira week in, week out.
Don't fucking start me on
that. He's asked to return.
Of course, so he has.
He's on a 2-year loan or something.
Yeah, is it Lazio?
He's asked to come back, and Man United have said, yeah, you can come back if you find another loan deal. So it's like, come back, so you can leave.
I think he is my most hated United player. Do you remember at work when I used to see him in the lineup? Yeah. Oh, here we fucking go. Yeah.
Because he's not playing. He's not even playing.
The kitchen. No, I'm joking.
He's not playing on loan. The reason you get a man on loan is so he can get football. He's gone out on loan and isn't playing.
Is he not playing for Lazio?
No.
Oh. No, I think I fucking hated him. Shit. He scored a lovely goal against Southampton. That's the only one good goal moment he's had. Like, good moment he's had. Have you seen that goal?
Plays for Leicester on my FIFA.
The goal he scored against
Southampton. Got a couple of FA Cup ones against shitter teams, didn't he?
Yeah, I think so. When you say a couple, I think he only got one.
So, shocking. Everyone watching, people still watching. Please speak in the chat. We will answer every single question that we promise.
Unless it's Ollie out.
But we're gonna get some random shit from your brother.
We will try and answer everything. While we're here, please make sure you subscribe to Cal's new podcast.
And Louis is doing bits. He's put an episode with me up today. And his
I didn't want to say mine first. That's why I did Cal's.
And his episode was prior was really good as well. So
yeah, check it out.
I'll tell you what, I'll put the links in the chat for everyone. Give me a second.
Yeah.
Episode, me and Aaron did an episode. We recorded an episode last week. It got released today. Got 2 episodes a week of my podcast, and then there's going to be chefs reacting to bad cooking on the Wednesday.
We've done episode 1 of that already. It was fucking hilarious.
Yeah, Benny missed it because he wouldn't answer the phone. But then we recorded one with him. We recorded one with him the other night, and then there's no sound.
That was my invite to that.
You left.
Yeah, I can't remember where you went
to get food.
Oh,
after the live. As soon as Cal come back, he turned it on.
I see. Cal, when's your first episode dropping?
I've been planning. Like, I want to get it right. I want to get it really good. So me and Louis.
We're recording tomorrow.
Louis came on a patrol with me last night, and we were talking like loads of ideas. So we're just getting some like things into place, and then we'll start recording it.
I was going to say to you this morning as well. Nice to see you alive after that scare you had last night.
Oh mate, don't.
Yeah, I've just realised if people listen to this, they're not going to have any clue what our jobs are they? Because we're talking about kitchen, and then you're talking about going on patrols and stuff.
So we're all chefs for people at home. During lockdown, they've made us do, well, not me anymore. I'm not allowed to do it anymore. Security. I'm not allowed to do it, and I'm not going to say why because I might lose my job. But
yeah, Cal's on security. Chef Dan's on security.
Yeah.
It's actually alright, to be honest. I'm quite enjoying
Control around the park.
I'd enjoy it this time round, but the last time,
it. Literally, I just drive the van round 8 till 3.
yeah, the fucking dream.
Dream, mate. Love it. I've got my route planned now around the whole park, and I go at dead on 5 miles an hour. So I just lift the clutch up, and the clutch controls the van. I don't press the accelerator. And I've got my route round park. It takes me an hour to do the whole park. Come back.
Welcome to Top Bins Football, the leading podcast on football entertainment.
Football for you.
Sponsored by Homes Under the Hammer.
Sponsored by Securitas.
We're just letting the fans know a bit more about us. Not the viewers, the fans.
Yeah. Fans, viewers, us, the family.
The fam.
So make sure you check out all of our podcasts that are linked to the show. Mine and Aaron's, I'm sure. Mine and Cal's. I'm sure Aaron will release something soon. Or check.
Me and Benny were joking about making our own one today. I was like,
Autism FM.
Should we do? Well, I've not got autism. Benny has, but I've not.
Whoa! You can't say this.
He's fine. He knows. I don't.
He knows.
His head off again. I should hope I know.
Yeah, we were like, oh, what do we call him? What would it be about? Ben was like, I have no idea. It's like brilliant. We'll come up with something. It'll be fucking funny.
Well, you guys are more than welcome to be guests on some of my shit I do.
Yeah, definitely. I said to Louis today I'd happily jump on and do another thing, even if it's like a different format, because obviously.
So I'm gonna after I interview Benny somewhere, I'll do one with both of you in it.
Yeah, man.
So it's like a return.
And we had it planned for when we can all meet up. We're gonna do like a mukbang kind of thing.
Yeah.
Just
we thought about doing a barbie. We thought about doing a barbecue.
Oh yeah.
Oh fucking yeah.
Yeah, so what we're going to do is everyone has 15 minutes of cooking, and you're getting to get interviewed while you're cooking. And when we all sit down,
it's like a mukbang.
And then it's a mukbang again.
Yeah,
that'd be
like that.
cool.
Like
because it'll be hopefully hot weather by the time we come out of lockdown.
Yeah, next summer.
Hotter.
Mate, I want to do. No, I'm not going to expose us on camera.
Don't worry, I've just said Autism FM live on YouTube, so I wouldn't worry.
At the Chef Lodge, someone's moved out, so I've got a new bedroom, and I sent Cal my new shelves.
Oh yeah, it's the in the shops you get like those Walker's shelves with the packets of crisps in. That's his new shelving unit.
I've got one of them, an 8-foot one, and that's for my clothes.
Fair enough.
Does the
if I
job?
had a picture, I'll put it on my camera.
Does the job?
I can't believe Alex hasn't cropped up in the chat asking us questions. We gave him the. Oh yeah.
Oh, I can see.
Oh, I see. Did you chat that from the shop? Where'd you get that from?
Online.
Oh, nice. Yeah, no, I'm surprised Alex didn't jump at the opportunity or anyone.
Yeah, we haven't had much chat tonight. It's weird because the past two we have had quite a lot, haven't we?
It can be football related or not football related. It can be anything. Just interact.
I'm in a group chat with a few of my friends with Steve, and he said, I don't know if I want to hear the Liverpool match being reviewed, to be honest.
I thought we were very mellow about the Liverpool match.
Yeah, we were actually.
Yeah, I think I took the brunt of the anger. Well, not the anger, the piss taken yesterday. I didn't like myself, but yeah.
Right, so should we call it a day then for today, boys?
Yes, lads. Yes.
Yeah, I believe so.
The next time we will see you live is on Friday, talking about.
No, tomorrow.
Not live tomorrow. Video tomorrow.
We might be doing a watch along of the FA Cup, Man United.
If not live, we're going to cut it. Like,
I'm not answering that, Sally. Piss off.
What did he write?
What did he say?
He sent me a question privately. Question 1: will you shave your head?
Yes.
The answer.
Right. How many subscribers we got? How many subscribers?
Well, I'll tell you what.
Is 10,000 subs by the end of the year.
No.
If you get us to 100 subs by end of February, Aaron will shave his head.
You can fuck right off because he'll literally create 50 accounts now.
Don't mind.
Do it. Right.
Don't care.
I'll shave it. I've got 6 shaver and I could do you one. You know what I mean?
100 subs.
Aaron, 150.
200. 200.
No, 150, and I'll give you, and we get pissed, and I'll shave your head. I'll shave it for free. I won't even charge her.
Come on, Aaron.
No.
200.
Go on, bruv. It'll be sick. You'll look sick.
1,000 subs by August.
1,000 subs by July.
That's not happening. That's not realistic.
It is because I can
500.
Because there's a bot site.
1,000 legitimate subs.
500 subs.
Nah. Let's do realistic number, Aaron. Realistic
No,
number.
bro.
Aaron, you say the number. Aaron, you say the number. It's like odds. It's like odds on. It's like odds on.
Realistic number by the end of March.
I shouldn't have brought this up. I shouldn't have said anything. I fucking hate you, Sonny.
Realistic number.
It's like odds on. You choose.
250.
People
250.
250 by the end of March.
Genuine subs, not fucking
Genuine
botted,
subs.
not fucking
Yeah.
made up.
I'm not gonna buy it. I'm not gonna buy it.
Accounts.
We're trying to make this a thing, and if I buy subs, we're done. You know what I mean? So it's like if we make
If we're doing it legit.
If we got 250 legitimate subs, not extra accounts from people or anything like that, then we'll see.
What, by the end of March?
To be honest, mate, you should just shave it off anyway. You look stupid.
Wow.
I'm joking. I'm joking, bro. I love you.
Everyone watching,
Love you too,
you heard it here. Share this, put it in any group chat, put anything that you want to see the ginger.
We'll do it live. We'll shave his head live.
The ginger, then he froze.
He's still frozen.
Oh.
We'll do it live. 250 subs by the end of March. Thank you, everybody, for listening. My name's Louis.
My name's Cal.
My name's Aaron.
I'm Ben. Am I here?
Top Ends Football. Please tune in, sub, share,
Yeah.
like.
Make sure you subscribe now. It's of utter importance to subscribe now.